All right, in a significant milestone towards realizing its 5-year strategic plan, Access Bank UK, the wholly owned subsidiary of Access Bank PLC, has received approval to commence operations in Hong Kong. Now, the approval granted by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority through Access Bank UK's subsidiary stands as a testament to the Access Group's international capabilities and strategic partnerships. Furthermore, Access Bank's commitment to a global presence and adherence to the highest regulatory standards is underscored by the decade-long effort to secure that license. Let's take a look at some quotes from Herbert Wigwe, who, of course, is the chair of the company. He, of course, expressed his satisfaction at being able to access that license. All right, well, we'll have that quote up in just a moment, but let's go to Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu, who joins us in our Lagos studios. Chika, good morning to you. We're swapping places with me here in Lagos and you, me in Abuja. See me, I'm still thinking I'm in Lagos and you in Lagos. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. What do you make of this development with Access Bank?
Well, I mean, congrats to Access Bank again. They are conquering territories and taking on the world. Hong Kong, as you know, is a very strategic, very sophisticated financial market in the world. And planting their flag in that country now, through their Access Bank UK is salutary. It's commendable. It's a major milestone for Access Bank. It opens up the bank to a lot of funding support, funding base from the Asian financial markets, and then enables the bank to foray and develop new markets, new customers, new businesses in that place. Remembering that Access Bank now is in about 20 African countries, 20 countries already, in 3 continents, more than 60 million customers. So this is in line with they're wanting to be the African, the most preferred bank, our African gateway into the world. So it's very commendable. We'll thank them, and it's always beautiful when you land in some geographies and the first thing you see is Nigerian banks. They are at the airport there. It's always a good feeling. So now when we get into Hong Kong, I'm sure we'll see the Access Bank insignia somewhere there, flying the flag, of Nigeria ultimately.
Thanks, Chika. To the issue of gas, well, that is value-added tax and custom duties apparently being removed for imports of cooking gas. What do you make of that development?
Some people were asking me that question, and it's like, why, with all the flaring of gas in Nigeria, how is it that we're not able to have, gas to cook? And I told them that, in this Lagos, we have the Atlantic Ocean just how many minutes away, yet so many homes in Lagos here don't have water or such like in the houses. So the issue is, even from the flaring of gases, the gases have to put in the form and manner that will enable us to be used in homes to be able to cook as liquefied petroleum gas. But there's some sad commentaries. Is that the first thing is that locally can only produce about 40% of the gas that we use in Nigeria to cook. The other 60% is imported into the country due to a galaxy of issues and challenges and problems, which I don't want to have time to go through now, including the fact that Nigeria has not been very consistent in their Bhutanization policy. It has been start, stop. Just like most things in Nigeria, if you just recall that Ajokota Steel was still building it almost after 40 years, you can understand the kind of country that we are in. So there have been policies about making this in cement, but the issues have not been done. So the 60% that is imported, the issues with importation, foreign exchange challenges. Now, and then, of course, when you add up to that, you add duty and you add VAT. I'm told by the duty used to be 30%, VAT 7.5%. So you can imagine the impact on that on the landed cost of the cooking gas. Not surprising that things like 50 kg more than doubled, 25 kg more than doubled, 12 kg more than doubled, and so on and so forth. So the removal of the VAT, the removal of the import duty, we hope, of course, ordinarily will reduce the cost of operation of those who import this gas into Nigeria, and we are hoping that they will pass it on to the consumers, like you and me. I'm not sure that you cook, because you're a bachelor still. So those who cook will not will not feel the price. Like I just mentioned to you, most of the prices have doubled, especially this Christmas period.
Thank you so much, Chika. Chika, I fry eggs. I try to cook. Chika, the Dangote Refinery, you visited there. What do you make of, the breaking news Arise broke exclusively on Friday, and this cargo shipment now, this first cargo shipment to the Dangote Refinery?
The beautiful thing about our station, Arise Television, is we don't do social media reporting. We don't just do that. We don't wait for people to report and then we'll copy and paste. We'll go live. So I was happy that I saw you live there, going to see the ship berthing, carrying the 1 million barrels of crude, being the first supply to the plant. Now, let me put it this way. You do recall that I visited that plant some time ago, and I told you that I was there from about 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we couldn't go through half of the plant. And by the end of this visit, I called Alhaji Aliko and I said, "Sir, you already the African richest man before this plant. Why do you have to trouble yourself and carry this burden and put on your head?" And he just smiled and said he was doing it for Nigerians. But the same Nigerians were, a lot of us, let me borrow that word, we're all naysayers. A lot of people still believe that, it's a fluke. It will not happen. But to them I said that, listen, the refinery is a private sector project. It's not owned by NNPC. It's not owned by government. It's a private sector project. And it's a massive project, as I told you. And engineering projects like this, go through hiccups. Now, remember also that this project survived the COVID era, and a lot of the parts, almost every engineering part there is imported. And so that had led to delays. And everything must be in sync before the plant starts. So I'm so happy that this is happening for the country. Hopefully, as it starts running, now those who understand engineering plants also know that it's not once the crude arrives, then they start producing, and then remember PMS is not even going to come out in the first state. It's AGO, that's diesel, and then maybe aviation fuel and LPFO. They will test the plant, it starts running before it gets into the rhythm of production. And I'm happy that this is happening. And I'm hope that Nigeria will continue to commend us.
That, of course, was Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu joining us from our Lagos studio to give us his take analysis on that historic milestone with the first crude shipment of 1 million barrels to the Dangote Refinery. Also, another milestone for Access Holdings, as they, of course, have gotten the license now to open up in Asia, in Hong Kong. And, of course, the removal, apparent or planned removal of value-added tax on cooking gas, also on customs duty as well for imports in order to get that going in the market.